this evening?
Pulling weeds.
And?
Making a mess in the yard, as per usual.
And?
And watching the bees on this pretty flowers. That can float away. See the bumblebees? They don't like me moving them around. So I'm going to move this. We're going to tear this patio up. We ain't used it in years. It's just a mess. It's an eyesore. Weeds took over. Already took most of the rock wall down around the front of it. Got the rocks over there dumped. Probably going to end up turning this into the winter run for the chickens this winter. So we'll get the patio out here and we'll put up a small cattle panel hoop house for the chickens. But first things first, we got to get these flowers out. Some of them. We're taking these out. We're going to take that over there out. These we're going to probably propagate a bunch of them. Some over there we are. But these for now, I just want to show you how we're going to pull them out of the ground and we'll propagate them in a few days. But anyhow. So to get them out, they're in there pretty hard actually. I'm not too worried about them. I just pulled that as you saw, and it just came right out, but didn't come right out, but you get the gist. So you can get your hand under it. I'm not too much worried about shoveling them. If you get your hand under it, you can take a pretty big clump out. So then when you want to propagate to make more in whatever area we do it in, we'll just do that from the roots, but I'll show you that at a later date. Actually I can show you now, it's pretty simple. Just shake it loose. Just shake it loose, and then you can just take that and break the roots. And then that there, you can pot that up in something. Pot that up in something, and next spring that'd be a nice flower for someone, a nice ground cover. For us or for somebody else in a different area. And that's pretty much it. Oh, there's a couple here. Those are all ones that already had fell over. That there's where it clear off the roots. I don't know if it'll come back or not, but we'll find out. And that's gone. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm not going to worry about that stuff. It can do what it wants. These she wants to keep. These I'll get a shovel for. Shovel for them either.
I didn't think.
Never know. These we'll keep for ourselves. Put them somewhere else. Not sure where. These things. These are fleece flowers. They're pretty much a weed.
They're pretty when they're
pretty, but they're
when they're
extremely
first
invasive.
small, but they're invasive, yeah.
Very invasive. So I guess I need to get another pot. We get another pot for them down there. These here are favorite too, so I'm putting a pretty shallow root system on them as well. That's some fell off already when I was digging the rocks off. as many of these, I'll let the soil on them. Up and put them in a pot. Those I need to dig up in this rock weed.
That's a bee balm or bee balm plant.
They're
So.
actually almost deep roots in them.
Oh wow! You just pulled that right up.
Come right out. So you can find the pot for them. I can't believe that's all deep as them roots go. Never dreamt it.
Well, I think every year I cut them down.
Do you?
And they come back.
Huh. Interesting. Now why don't you just kill them humans?
We'll see. Come next year.
Pardon?
We'll see. Come next year.
Maybe. There's more of it up there. It's got a funky smell to it.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time.
Yep. Another rock.
No rock around here.
Good luck up there. Up there was rocks upon rocks.
I never put all rock up in there, but just a little bit.
It's like our tree.
It's kind of like a tree.
Want me to hold it?
That'd be alright. These will probably spend the winter in this pot till we figure out where we're going to put them. Maybe not quite all winter, but they'll spend a while there till we figure out where. I shouldn't say we, till she figures out where she wants them. And there it is. I believe we got everything saved that we wanted to save, right?
I think so. I noticed,
You want them phlox?
that's what I was thinking,
We can dig them up too,
my
probably.
pink phlox. That one's blooming. I don't know what's there.
I'm not sure either.
It's just, it's worth. Oh, that's what that whole plant is, the phlox. Yeah. Then I want that. I didn't think that was the phlox,
This
but
stuff right here is wood sorrel. That's what it actually is. People call it sour grass. It's actually edible. It's kind of tart. It's almost the same plant as the shamrocks that we sell. But these are a wild version of the same plant. The chickens love these things. You tell me that the chickens don't get crazier than they normally do. They probably won't now if it's on camera.
plus a lot of them already went in.
Well, they did. They're back there eating and they're up there picking. But they do love that stuff.
And they'll get more of this as we dig it out.
Yeah. Well, we might not dig too much of that out. Probably let a lot of it there. We'll just get the felt out.
Well, yeah.
We'll get the felt out and take the bricks up and expand your fence, and them weeds will be whatever. These things here, if I remember right, they're fairly deep root systems.
Okay.
A couple years ago, I thought I dug all of them out. I guess I didn't. There's pots to remove.
And another plant saved.
Pretty much it. So. I think that's it. Correct?
For sure.
We have some sweet williams over there too, but I'm not going to worry about them. We've got them things everywhere. So this and that will stay in these pots all winter until we find a home for them, or till we find a home for them. We may plant them in the fall, I don't know. But this one here for sure, we're going to propagate it out, and I'll show you how we do that. This, I'm not sure if we'll propagate it out or just plant it someplace. We may plant it as well. This we're definitely just going to plant. Not sure what that one is. These two here are stone crops. I'm not
Sedums.
which is which. And that there is phlox, garden phlox, and this here was a bee balm, right?
Yep.
And trust me, the way I yanked and pulled on them, it ain't gonna hurt them none. I didn't hurt them plants a bit. And they ain't gonna hurt them at all. So we'll just water them in good and take care of them till we plant them somewhere, and that'll be the end of them. So now we're gonna get back to tearing this thing down. If I can find old pictures, I'll post some of those old pictures of how this looked when we originally put it up. Probably 12 or 15 years ago now we put that in. Can't remember exactly when it was. I think it was like 08 or 09, I believe. But yeah, we used to use it a little bit once in a while. But we ain't had a picnic or nothing for years. But all the shade trees got cut down when we put the greenhouse up, so it kind of ruined this area. So well, it didn't really ruin the area, but it changed the area. It's too hot right here. We get too much sun right here to picnic. So we'll come back to this in a few weeks or whatever, whenever we get a chance to propagate them out. But for now, that's going to wrap this one up. So take care and God bless.